Hey, welcome to the Bob and Annie Show. I'm Bob.
I'm Annie.
Yeah, and it's different.
I know.
Wow.
It's nice.
It's nice.
I like it. It's a pretty
Blue,
color.
my favorite color.
It is your favorite color.
I do like it. This is our new look studio. We've been off for a while because we've been constructing the studio.
What was that?
We don't have the effects, so I had to add it. Okay, so we've been constructing the studio, and we've been off for a bit. Things have been going on. You have a show now.
I do.
Tell us about it.
Okay, thanks for asking, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
I'm directing a show for Garden City Productions. It's called In the Wings, and I wrote it.
And you wrote this.
I just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
been a while. He's not paying attention to what I'm saying. So I'm working on my show, and then you invited me onto your other show, the Romeo Report.
Yes.
To talk about my show.
And that'll be coming up. That was interesting, interviewing your wife. It was different. It was like the first date again. No, I don't know if it was exactly.
And you also had another person on your show.
I did, Chantal Kriviazik, who is, she's a good friend. She was on the show, and she was from Los Angeles. She did the interview in a car. Little cut for time, and she got stuck in LA traffic, as all people do. Being Canadian and being nice, she said, I'm just going to pull over and do this interview. I'm not canceling it. So she did the interview, and then she said, make sure when I come to town to come backstage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And where'd you go?
I went backstage. And I said to her, I've never had anyone invite me to their show. They're all like, oh, yeah, thanks, you got to see it. And she said, come to the show. And I went to the show, and I wasn't sure. The meet and greet, I wasn't sure if it was going to be me and a bunch of other people, because sometimes these last like about a minute. I go down there, and they say, Bob's here. And she said, Bob's here, bring him in. And I go in her dressing room. It's her and her other friend, and I can talk. So we talked for, I think, 10, 12 minutes, something like that. And then she got the cue that she's going to be brought up for the show in about 8 minutes. And she's like, well, and we were continuing. I said, I got to go. But it was great to meet you. And it was great to meet her. It was great.
Yeah. Where was I? Where was I in all of this, Bob?
You were looking after our child because we didn't have a babysitter and it was a school night. She apologized for that. I said, you didn't know it was a school night. Well, she did, but she can't do much about it. It wasn't a hockey night, so that's a different night. But so yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah. You got a photo too.
I got a photo with her.
I'm going to insert photo here.
It was a great concert. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great to see her and great to be back at a live show. We haven't been to a show in a long time.
No, and the funny thing is the venue that Bob was at was the last venue that we went to go see a concert at before the world shut down. And the last show that we saw there was the Crash Test Dummies, which was really cool.
Yes, the deep voice. But I pointed out to Chantal that the last show that we saw was the Crash Test Dummies from Winnipeg, and so is she. Ooh, there's a tie.
Ooh.
I don't know who else. Burton Cummings? Is he from Winnipeg? Yes, he
is. He is, yeah.
Well, I'm not planning on seeing that one. So he's out of luck.
So what was it like sitting in an audience again?
It was good. Everybody's masked up and enjoying it. Yeah, it was different. But
I still
good.
There's promise for the future. I still don't hear the part where he said, and I really missed having you next time.
I did, and I taped part of the show. She said that I could. Chantal said, why don't you sneak it? I said, what do you mean? Well, just Facebook Live her or Zoom her and just play the whole concert to her. I couldn't do that much, but the usher was right there. I don't know.
Thank you, Chantal. I felt the love.
She tried.
Even though I don't feel the love.
Well, I played you that song for when I came home.
Yeah, you did.
And yeah, we danced. No, we didn't, but it was too late. And I was still on cloud nine because I was excited about being at my first concert and talking with Chantal. Very down to earth, and it's great.
Yeah,
it's great stuff.
We should try to invite her on this show.
Possibly.
She might do it.
Yeah, possibly. You never know. You never know.
Since you guys are buds now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We could do that. Yeah. So we have the new studio. Everything's ready, but we don't have any stories. We'll see you next time with some fun stories that we have for you. And,
well, let's not make any promises we can't keep, because I'm busy. I have rehearsal.
But I've got the golden book of stories.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it'll just be the Bob show for a while.
Once upon a time, someone did something stupid. And I'm going to read it to you. Until next time, I'll be Bob.
And I'll be Annie.
Take care.
Bye.
So we have a new studio. We'll just do show with jokes next time.
Jokes?
Yeah, jokes, bits, bits.
Is this the Tonight Show all of a sudden?
Yeah, we got to do bits, and dance and do everything.